Hi guys. Recently I made a video where I was replacing a pressure switch in the furnace with a universal pressure switch that I had on the truck, and I said I'm gonna do another video just explaining how to properly set and adjust your pressure switch so it closes at the same specs or the same pressure as the part or original part you're replacing it with. So the pressure switch comes in a box with some screws, some mounting hardware, springs, pressure switch itself, and instruction manual. We're going to be using the field piece pressure switch tester to properly adjust it, and also we're going to use the field piece multimeter just for continuity test to verify the switch contacts before we gonna adjust it. So let's start. So let's assume you're working on a furnace and your pressure switch that you need replaced closes at, let's say, minus 0.48 inches water column, and you want to adjust the universal switch to that specs. So this is how you do it. First, you open the instruction manual, and inside there is the spring selection chart, which tells you which color spring gives you what pressures. So since I said 0.48, that's what we're going to be focusing on and working with. We said that our black spring is going to give us 0.1 through 0.3. Our natural color spring 0.31 through 0.9. So this is the color we're going to use. If you had a higher pressure, let's say 0.112, then you're going to stick with the yellow because it goes from 0.91 through 2.5. We are going with natural color. So we have red, natural, blue, yellow, and black. We're taking our spring, flipping the switch, inserting the spring, and then this screw cap that you place on top. And what you're doing is just slightly tighten it so the thread engages and let it go. All right. Now we're gonna take our multimeter. I'm gonna set it for continuity, and then we're gonna check our leads. So in the furnace, the pressure switch is normally open, so the contacts has to be open for the furnace, to read it open, not giving you pressure switch stock closed error. So we're gonna connect one lead to common, and then this is our normally open terminal that we're gonna be connecting our lead from the furnace. And what it does, it's currently closed. So the control board will sense that it's closed and will give you the error that the pressure switch stuck closed. This is what you do. You flip it. So this is how your switch is gonna be mounted, basically. I cannot show you like this because it's gonna throw off the readings. So it's gonna be mounted like so. Currently we have continuity. You take your Allen key and you try tightening it until it stops beeping. Okay, that's it. See, I'm flipping it and it opens, the contact switches again. So I just need to tighten a little bit more, but still, this is the way how I'm gonna show you. So since it stopped, that means that our terminal flipped from this connection to this. Now we have this contact that is connected. Now we have open, finally, between our normally open and common terminal. That's good. So we set the multimeter aside. Then we have our field piece meter. You're gonna connect two leads to it, and then another two, you're gonna connect one to common and one to normally open. Okay, now you have something like this, these two yellow tubes and one clear tube. One yellow tube goes in the middle. It connects to the pump. The other one we're gonna connect to P1. And the clear tube is gonna go to the pressure switch negative terminal, but not yet. All right, since we have, let me flip it the way this is gonna be mounted in the furnace. So it's gonna be like that. Let's go ahead and turn our meter on. Now, since it got 0, if it's not 0, you can press 0 and hold so it zeroes itself out, and then you press test just to calibrate it to ambient pressure. We wait for that timer. So our pump is pumping currently. Now what we're doing, we are connecting the clear tube to the negative port of the pressure switch. All right, it's fully inserted. And then we're checking, we are basically gonna increase the pump, and it's gonna show us with pressure, with inches and water column, at what pressure the pressure switch closes. So I'm gonna increase the pressure in the pump. So you see there's 0.05. Let's try to increase that. You see, the pressure switch just closed. This pressure is no good because we need it to close at 0.48. What we're gonna do, we're gonna keep tightening it clockwise. See it open again. So let's keep it a little bit more. Let's keep increasing the pump. By saying increasing the pump, we are basically sucking the air out at different pressure, because this has a built-in pump inside, which helps us determine the pressure switch when it closes. See, 0.24, it closed again. So we need it higher. We keep tightening it. Let's go up. It really affects the pressure, the switches when you flip the switch up and down. So you want to keep it the way it is. Okay, it's closed. Keep going. .47, we are closed. Let me switch it to the other hand. Okay, 0.48. Oh, sorry. Let me see which direction am I tightening it. Yeah, I need to go this way. Okay, now we need to go back slightly. So we needed to close at 0.48. Sorry. Now I'm gonna be going the different direction because we got 0.48, but the pressure switch is still not closed. Okay. We got it closed, 0.46, pretty close. Let's do 0.48, our pressure switch is closed. If we drop it to, let's see. This is not very responsive, by the way. .45 still closed. 4.4 still closed, and we can go a little down. Oh, sorry, that I had to go the different direction. I had to go up. Okay, we got 14, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5. Let's go higher. It's not gonna be very precise, but at least close. All right, 0.48. Uh, 0.48. Sorry, I'm going again in different direction. Okay. Somewhere between here. All right, good. Now, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna turn off the pump. Our switch opens, basically. Disconnect the tube. Turn it back on. So we adjusted it to close at 0.48. Now we put 0. Now we just want to verify if whatever we adjusted is correct. So we put test again. Let's wait for it to calibrate. Yep. Connecting the tube back to the negative terminal. And now we're just going to increase to 0.48 or close to that number, and our switch should get closed. So let's verify. Closes 0.4. That's not good. That means we're gonna readjust it. We're gonna keep tightening. Okay. Keep increasing. .49, 0.50. We should have been close already. Let's go back slightly. Yep. That's almost in the range where we should be. I got low battery and the meter shut off. Right on time. But you got the point. So now your pressure switch is ready to be mounted in the same way that you adjusted it. In the manual, it says that since this adjustment was made and you verified with meter, you can just put the glue over and just glue it so it's not gonna move, and gonna keep the switch adjusted to 0.48 or 0.46 or 0.5. That's not a big deal, as long as it's not too much over the desired set point. So now you adjusted it, you can mount it and connect to your furnace, and that is it. All right, so this is how you adjust the universal pressure switch. Let me know if this is the way you do it. For the people that never done this before, please comment, let me know if this video was helpful for you. I really appreciate your feedback. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It'll be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.